Society of Association Executives. We are the association for association professionals in Texas. We offer education, networking, training, resources so that we can help our members serve their members better. I'm the Associate Director at TSAE, and under that primarily falls marketing communications. With that, it's working on our magazine, website, email communications, event marketing, membership marketing, and pretty much anything outbound from our organization to our members or the general public. As long as I've been with TSAE, we've been using the traditional marketing channels: brochures, mailers, postcards, email marketing, social media, and that was working, but we knew we needed more. With people changing how they interact with the association, how they spend their time, we wanted to reach them where they are. So we started looking into retargeted marketing and found our way to Feathr. We'd been exploring Feathr for a couple of years. They had good brand recognition within the industry, and our peers had actually been using them. Some of our members had talked about them and had great experiences, and when it was time for us to make that jump to starting with retargeted marketing, they were the natural choice. We did some background research, and everyone we spoke with had great experiences, and it's an increased attendance, increased engagement, increased membership. And so by the time we had talked to all of those peers and members, we knew that was a clear choice. We'd been looking at Feathr for a couple of years, trying to find a way to make it work into our budget and with our marketing and PR communications budget. And after a little while and talking to everyone, knowing when to make that decision and speaking with Feathr, they had been working on their side as well to meet smaller organizations like ourselves. And I think they created packages that work for small budgets, small associations, and so that no matter what scale you're working on, you can take their tools and resources, information, knowledge, and infuse it into your own organization. So our first campaign with Feathr was for our annual conference, which took place a couple months ago, and we focused on 3 primary areas: site retargeting, registration dropout, and geofencing. So we looked at other organizations hosting events similar to ours where people might be interested. We tried to capture those people who've been visiting our website but hadn't made that final push to register for conference, or those that may have put the event in their cart but didn't complete the registration, and to make sure that they would come back and join us. Our greatest success with Feathr was the amount of impressions we were making on our site retargeting. We were able to clearly see through their analytics how we were reaching people, where we were reaching people, and follow them through the process, along with the registration dropout, to see that we were going to get those people to complete the registration. And then beyond the analytics, we talk to our members a lot, and you get the intangibles and people telling us, oh my gosh, I've seen so much about new ideas, I've seen so much about your conference, where are these ads coming from? I've never seen TSA across the web so much. And so it was great to know that people are noticing, and while you see it on the back end, you actually hear it from them, that you're making those impressions, and it's getting them to take that next step and join you at your event or at your membership or wherever it is you're trying to reach them. For me, the best part about using Feathr was the Concierge Service. We're a small staff, and so trying to fit this into the suite of everything else we're running was difficult. So to be able to go to someone and have them work with the graphics, set up the campaigns, teach us exactly what we had to do was terrific. And now I feel like we have enough information that if we wanted to, we could take it and run a campaign on our own because they set us up for success through that Concierge Service. So going forward, we're looking forward to using the site retargeting, registration dropout, and other tools they have for campaigns. But for us, now that we know the timeline and how it works, we really want to start even earlier, start capturing that traffic coming through our site, start reaching people before registrations even open, instead of making it something at the end, try to reach them for months and months and months in advance of the program. When I talk to people about Feathr and they ask me about our experience and what I like about it, I tell them that it's working when I'm not. When you're sending those emails out, you're working on those brochures, you're taking action on that. versus when you set up these campaigns, you have marketing working 24/7. When you're sleeping and someone's on your site and gets picked up and starts following them, you're marketing across the board. So I really appreciate that something like Feathr and working with them specifically has allowed us the opportunity to expand our marketing efforts, do things we weren't doing before, and really, for a small staff, expand our reach to look much larger and reach more people than we ever have before.